The painting gallery of Master Mahmud Fashkian in the holy city of Mashhad is in the busy summer days hosting those interested in the works of the internationally acclaimed Iranian painter. The gallery is located near the holy shrine of Imam Reza, the eighth Imam from the infallible household of the Prophet Muhammad. The exhibition features 17 of Fashkian's works with the theme of divinity and religion, including Protector of Gazelle, which is a title for Imam Reza, AS, as well as his best-known work, The Evening of Ashura, the martyrdom of Imam Hussein, the third Shia Imam. The collection also includes Fashkian's latest painting, The Creation, depicting God in the center and all the creatures around the center. Master Fashkian is also the designer of the golden structure on the tomb of Imam Reza. People in China's Tibet Autonomous Region are celebrating the traditional Angkor Festival, which occurs annually at harvest time. For local people, the Harvest Festival ranks second in importance only to Tibet's Spring Festival. The celebrations feature indigenous people dressed in clothes historically worn by warriors and riding horses in races and competitions that test riders' skills. Traditional artistic performances involving singing, dancing, and playing musical instruments also took place. The festival's origins can be traced back more than 1,500 years. In the Tibetan language, the word Angkor means looking around the field. According to the tenays of the local animist religion, Bon, farmers would walk around their fields paying respects to nature spirits to ensure a plentiful harvest. The precise dates of the Angkor festival vary from place to place, depending on when the local crops are ready for harvest. Normally, the festival begins 3 to 5 days before the demanding agricultural work gets underway. More than 70 bombs were found in recent days in a lake in a North China county by a fisherman. Authorities confirmed that those bombs were left by Japanese aggressors in World War II. The fisherman, Dai Suozian, 50-plus years old, recalled that he by accident caught something heavy some days ago when he was doing fishing on a lake in Liangcheng County in Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region. It is the first time that a fisherman living there caught a huge bomb out of lake. With the water level descending in the next course of days, more and more bombs showed up. Chief of Security Administration, Battalion of the Public Security Bureau of Liangcheng County, Guo Misuo, said, as of present, 70-plus bombs appeared. Among all those bombs, the largest one extends a lengthy 1.8 meters and weighs 250 kilograms with a diameter of 30 centimeters. Preliminary identification confirmed that they were disposed by the Japanese aggressors. All details of the bombs, including the diameter, the length, and the weight, as well as the shape, are totally the same with the Japanese ones in historical archives. Dancers have paraded through a city of Iwate Prefecture, northern Japan, to kick off a traditional Sansa dance festival. About 35,000 performers are to participate in the 4-day event this year. On 1st August, performers in traditional summer outfits spent 2 hours parading through Moriyaka City. The performers dance with visitors afterward. One visitor said the festival transforms the atmosphere in the city. She said she's proud of the traditional event. Event officials expect about 1.3 million visitors this year, up by 50,000 from last year. One of Japan's biggest summer festivals has begun in the northeastern city of Aomori. The Aomori Nabuta Festival is known for spectacular floats that parade through the city. The floats, called Nabuta, carry huge illuminated paper lanterns shaped like legendary heroes and ancient warriors. The parade started August 3rd night with 15 floats, each about 5 meters high and 10 meters wide. They were accompanied by dancers known as Haneto, wearing traditional summer yukata. They jumped and shouted to the sounds of bamboo flutes and drums. Spectators came from all over Japan to watch the festival. They lined the streets and applauded as the Nabuta passed by. The festival is expected to draw more than 2.8 million visitors. The first Japanese-made passenger aircraft in half a century will soon begin a ground test in Aichi Prefecture, central Japan. The Mitsubishi Regional Jet, or MRJ, is being developed by Mitsubishi Aircraft, a subsidiary of Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. Mitsubishi Aircraft plans to deliver the first plane to All Nippon Airways in April 2017. The ground test will be carried out to check the strength and durability of the aircraft and will be followed by flight tests. Recently, reporters were invited to the facility where the ground test will take place. The aircraft is hung inside a steel frame with a width of 32 meters and a length of 40 meters. Hydraulic pressure will be applied to the main wings and fuselage from above and underneath to check their strength. The ground test will start this summer and is expected to continue for 1 to 1.5 years. The flight test is planned for next April. Mitsubishi Aircraft began developing the MRJ in 2008. It has received orders for 335 planes, including 25 from All Nippon Airways. 2 U.S. carriers have also placed orders, 100 from Trans-States Holdings and 200 from SkyWest Airlines. 100 women wearing yukata or summer kimono took part in an annual water splashing event in Yokohama near Tokyo recently. The participants chanted, "Let's cool the earth," as they splash water on the sidewalk that has been designed to lower the ground temperature as the water evaporates. The event was organized by a local association of shop owners. They hope the traditional practice will help to save energy by cutting down on the use of air conditioning. Japanese immigration officials at Narita Airport began testing an automated facial recognition system to match travelers to their passport photos. The system is designed to make border control more efficient ahead of the 2020 Tokyo Olympics and Paralympics. At present, immigration officials perform identity checks by manually looking to see if a traveler's face matches their passport photo. The facial recognition system works by taking a traveler's photo with a camera that maps the characteristics of his or her face. It is then compared and verified with a portrait that's digitally registered into a chip embedded in the traveler's passport. Immigration checks took about 20 seconds during the system's test run on August 4th. For departure formalities, travelers simply posed for face recognition checks after scanning their passports at the barrier. A man in his 40s said he was surprised by the advanced technology and that it was a good start to his trip. The Immigration Bureau plans to introduce the automated system by fiscal 2018. A bureau official in charge of data analysis, Aiko Omi, said she hopes the system will make arrivals and departures easier for visitors to Japan. A traditional Japanese archery event took place at a popular tourist spot north of Tokyo to honor a legendary archer and feudal warrior. The late 12th century warlord Nasuno Yoichi, who belonged to the Minamoto clan, is said to have prayed for the defeat of the rival Taira clan by shooting an arrow at a fan that was set above a small boat at sea. The arrow successfully hit the target. About 1,800 archers, including junior high school students, joined the annual event at Lake Chusenji in the city of Nikko on August 4th. They displayed their skills after priests and archers in ancient armor opened the event by firing arrows at targets on boats in the lake 30 meters away. Participants followed suit by forming a line and firing 4 arrows each. Spectators applauded each time they successfully hit a target. One junior high school participant said aiming at a floating target was a big challenge. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan paid homage to the victims of Hiroshima on Hiroshima Day, which falls on August 6. Peace prayers are being held world over to pay tribute to the victims of Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings. Tens of thousands gathered for peace ceremonies in Hiroshima, marking the 69th anniversary of the U.S. atomic bombing of the city, as anti-nuclear sentiment runs high in Japan. An American B-29 bomber named Enola Gay dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima on August 6, 1945, in one of the final chapters of World War II. It had killed an estimated 140,000 by December that year. 3 days later, the port city of Nagasaki was also bombed, killing an estimated 70,000 people. Japan surrendered on August 15, 1945, bringing the war to a close. People in bustling Mumbai are being encouraged to ditch four wheels for two for the daily commute to work. While cycling is popular around the world, in India, it's something that's only just starting to catch on, mainly because there's so much traffic around. Taking to the saddle in Mumbai, these city residents are taking part in a day-long event called Cycle to Work. It's been organized by local NGO Smart Commute with the aim of encouraging people to cycle to work rather than drive. And participants here think it's a great idea. Not only is cycling to work considered to be environmentally friendly, it's also said to be a good form of exercise. Harish Wahi, a middle-aged sales and marketing executive, has started cycling to work at least once a week.
Look at the pollution around you, look at the noise, look at the heat that is generated with all these machines. Of course, you need to cut down on these machines. If I've seen people who just want to go from here to the market and they want to take a bike or they want to take a car. What's the point in burning fuel? My daughter, she says, okay, I don't want to walk, but she's happy to cycle.
Not only does cycling help cut pollution and traffic congestion, there are health benefits too. In an urban city like Mumbai, many people are keen to take part in different types of exercise in a bid to stay fit and healthy. Yoga instructor Dayachan Sharma says office goers usually suffer from all sorts of discomforts and that cycling can be beneficial in countering many of them. However, in a city like Mumbai, where traffic can often be chaotic, many feel cycling to work regularly is not a practical option.
There are a lot of health benefits, but understanding that the practicality of cycling in a city, and especially on these roads, there are no cycling tracks, no facilities available, no stops, no halts, no medical first aid, no organized infrastructure. So that's why people are a little afraid to take the risk.
Organizers of Cycle to Work emphasize that cycling is a great way to be healthy and help protect the environment. But they say it's important that employers get on board too.
We need to give a good parking area for the cycles and have shower rooms, because if an employee comes in and if he's all sweaty, it just gets a little difficult for the day.
Alil Desai, Director of Human Resources at a large hotel in Mumbai, says efforts are underway to encourage their own employees to cycle to work.
We'll be specially creating a cycle parking stand for them so that they get easy facility to park their cycles in the premises. And this effort will be continuously on, definitely, to encourage our employees to come to work on cycle and help environment.